Welcome everybody. This is an unboxing and review of the ROG Ally. A ROG Ally. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the outside of the box. Very fancy and like the really shiny pieces. Got branding all around. Very nice. Some details there. All right, let's do this. Very nice packaging. Very stylish. Actually, inside the cover, there is the stand. Nice little stand. And then we have a instruction card. All right, so the inside of the box actually does have some QR codes that you're going to want to look at. There's some basic instructions for how to get things going. And there's the device itself. It's out. What else do we have in the box? We've got cords, power push. I'm guessing this is manuals. Of course, as warranty card and so forth. We'll listen to much into that for now. All right, got some cellophane. I bring the whole thing. Let's see how this comes off. And like this. Okay. Are not as satisfying as an Apple device. Here you've opened up a fresh Apple AirPods, one of their devices, an iPhone. Not quite the same, but not too bad either. And there we are. Here's a closer look. Let's see, we've got ports on top. So we've got the headphone jack, the SD card slot, USB, as well as the media connector. Have the volume controls, power indicator, battery indicator, power button, and we have a number of buttons: front, thumbstick, D-pad, A, B, X, Y, and on the back, we've also got some macro buttons. Check those out as well. I like what they've done with the really cool looking strip there. It's got like a holographic look to it, but very neat, very nifty. Okay, so one thing that I always judge products with is their ability to turn on, give the user a satisfying user experience right out of the box. A lot of manufacturers don't put enough power into their batteries before packaging them. So by the time they arrive, the battery's already dead. A lot of Apple products take the better approach, which is to charge the battery to about 70% so that as soon as you take it out of the box, you can start using the device, you can start playing with it. Screen comes on. It's always a moment of joy to kind of see that screen come alive, see the device come alive. So let's see what happens. I'm going to turn on the ROG power button. See if we need to hold it down. Okay, I'm going to guess that the battery is completely dead or near dead. Doesn't have enough juice to wake it up. So let's plug the power in. Let's see if that does the trick. And yes, it does. It's alive. I like the LED effects around the thumbsticks. Very neat looking. ROG, Republic of Gamers. Alright, we'll let that boot up. So after about 3 or 4 minutes, I realized the ROG Ally was never going to boot up. So I hard shut down by holding down the power button for 15 seconds and then turned it back on. And everything finally came up. But that's ridiculous. And as of Monday, July 3rd, 2023, this is still an issue that ASUS has still not resolved. I made sure that all of the firmware updates were completed. I made sure that the Windows updates were completed. And pretty much any software that it came with was updated. And this did not resolve the constant boot up issue where it sort of just freezes on this Republic of Gamers logo. So that was the only solution that I was able to find. And I did find an article where someone did resolve this issue, and it was done by reinstalling Windows 11. I should not have to reinstall Windows 11. That means like downloading a bunch of drivers from ASUS, and I don't want to go through that whole thing. So this is not fun. This is not a good thing. But maybe this is the price that early adopters such as myself are willing to pay. And in the end, the device is awesome. I really love it. So, yeah, just a little bit of, annoyance that you have to deal with. So if you're willing to deal with it, you're in for a treat when you're using the product, when you're actually, running games on this product. All right, so we went through the Windows setup, and 15 minutes later, we're up and running. And so here we are. This is the Armory Crate menu system, and you can toggle it on and off using this toggle right here. All right, so as you can see, this is a full Windows machine. And so here's Armory Crate. I installed an application on here. I installed a game on here called Planet of Lana. Pretty exciting game. It's a pretty, well, that's the word. It's pretty. It's really amazing. The graphics are absolutely awesome. You need to check this out. I did have this downloaded from, I did have this purchased from Steam earlier on, along with a few other applications, but this is the first one that I put on here just to give you an idea of how things work. And then here's the menu system to control various settings of the ROG. And so for performance here, for example, you can change the performance when you're not in wired mode. Here's the no power wire mode. You can go from silent to performance to turbo. And so we'll leave it on silent. This program we're going to be running, this game we're going to be running, doesn't really take a lot of power. Doesn't really require a ton of graphical horsepower. So let's run this just to kind of show you what this looks like. And I've played this a little bit just to get a feel for it. So we'll just continue from where we left off. All right, controls are pretty smooth. In this particular game, I mean, look at this. It's amazing. It's generally a side-scrolling game. Aspects of Metroidvania. You'll see that there's some characteristics of games like Ori on the Nintendo Switch and also available on Steam. Lots of pretty stuff. And you can get to the menu system by pressing this button up here. You can get back to the main menu. Just want to show you real quick how the game starts off. I'll do a full review of the game in an upcoming video. And while this is coming up, this is not a very heavy device. I would say it's definitely heavier than the Nintendo Switch, even the OLED version, but not too bad. Definitely manageable. Now this is on the lowest performance setting, so there's not a lot going on. But as you can see, it's doing pretty well. You should be getting 60 FPS. I did that on purpose. So there you are. That should give you a good idea. An easy peasy game when it comes to not being very taxing on the hardware here. And just to give you an idea of how the ROG Ally compares to the Nintendo Switch OLED, here's an OLED. Big difference there, right? Yep. Well, there you are. And so I just want to show you what the RGB lights look like. So here it is. I think it looks absolutely stunning. Really kind of stands out from the crowd. Someone sees you playing this, they know that you got something special here. Of course, I changed the default wallpaper a few times now because it's been a couple of weeks since I got the Ally. Now I'm in my Metroid phase, and so knowing that I'm a big fan of the whole, Nintendo set of platforms, including the Switch, I had to find the Metroid Dread wallpaper. So here it is. So yeah, it looks awesome. I think wallpapers definitely show off the full HD 1920 by 1080 resolution of the screen. It's, crystal crisp clear. And, wallpapers is something that you actually can't do on the Nintendo Switch, unfortunately, to kind of personalize it. But here you can do whatever you want because it's Windows. So yeah, this is really cool. So that's my unboxing and review of the ROG Ally. If you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button, but most importantly, please subscribe to my channel and check out some of my other videos. It really helps. And click that notification icon so you get notified each time a new video gets posted. That's all I have for now. Bye.